single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna...
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Not So Superman, and today, as you guys can see, I'm going for a hike. In the past couple of months, I've been in a really tough spot in my life, and this past month has been the hardest. And I wasn't sure for the longest time if I could get through it or not. And then I thought back to all the lessons that I learned, and one of the greatest lessons that I've learned in the Marine Corps is while hiking. You get to the point, and if you've been in, you know, everybody hates hiking. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It sucks, but it teaches you a lot of things about discipline and pain. And for me, the lesson that I took away from it is, no matter how far you get to that point where you want to quit, you could always give a little bit more. There's no limit to what you could do. The only time you quit is when you give up and you accept defeat. And so no matter what happens, I'm not going to break. This is kind of a testament to myself to suck it up and keep walking. Life sucks. It's never going to be easy. It's never going to be sunshine and rainbows. The only thing you can do is just stick with it, you know. And whoever needs to see this, whoever you got to tag, whoever needs to know that it's going to be okay, tag them in this video, share it. Sometimes it's as simple as taking a walk, clear your mind, and see how far you can really push yourself, surprise yourself. If you're going through a tough time in your life, create something, do something, push yourself. Learn to love yourself and accept yourself for who you are. And I promise you that'll go a long way. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna take this walk, see how far I make it, and I'll keep you guys with me the rest of the way. Keep you guys updated. And yeah, I'll check in every once in a while. I think the most important question we all need to ask ourselves, is this the thing that's gonna make me stop? I think that's something we all need to come to terms with. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to stop for a while, catch your breath. You know, some people, when they stop and they catch their breath, they never lose it again. They get a little bit too comfortable with where they're at. They stay in the same spot, doing the same things, hoping that somebody's gonna come along and pick them back up. Sometimes the only hero that's gonna come for you is you. All right, guys, just a heads up. As far as this video goes, this is gonna be a no holds barred, me giving you guys my opinion, and basically telling you to suck it up. So if you're sensitive, go ahead and stop watching the video now. But if you're ready for change, if you can honestly look yourself in the mirror and say that you haven't done everything you can to be successful at life, if you're going through something and you need somebody to help you out, this is for you. Stick around. All right, about 5 miles in. I'm gonna take a little break and rehydrate, refuel. So that's something that I've come up with. I think it'll help a lot of you guys out. See, the hike is a good analogy for life. And when you hit the ground running, you got a path in front of you. And you look out over it, it's the longest thing that you're ever gonna have to go through in your entire life. And it seems overwhelming. You can't even see the finish line. But the only way that you start moving forward is by taking the first step. You take that first step and then another and another. You see, just like in life, in a hike, anything can happen that you can't predict. You might fall down, it might start raining. Somebody might come along and knock you upside the head. You never know. It's your job and your responsibility to pick yourself back up and keep moving forward. And it's just sometimes the path isn't so cut and dry. And sometimes you don't have a paved road to walk on, so you got to make your own road. That's when it's the toughest. So you gotta You gotta take a leap of faith. See, a lot of people, they go through this hike called life and they pick up weight thinking it'll make them stronger. Yeah, some weight, it makes you stronger. It helps you. You can pick something up and you walk with it for a long time and it helps you. But sometimes you pick something up and you hold on to it thinking it's going to make you stronger, thinking you're going to be able to make it through it. But you're just walking with weight that you don't need. And you have to stop more often than you'd like so you can rest, because it physically, emotionally drains you, it wears you out. So sometimes you got to put it down. I don't know what that weight is for you. If you're working a dead-end job, if you got people around you that are weighing you down, whatever it is, sometimes it's okay to put it down. Sometimes it is necessary to put the weight down. Because if you don't, you're just going to hurt yourself in the long run. And we as people tend to think it's honorable to keep fighting for something, to hold on to something. I think a lot of that is just because we're scared. We're scared to let something go, not knowing what will happen after we let it go. We tend to hold on to things that we're used to, that make us comfortable, thinking that if we let it go, that nothing else will replace it. And it'll heal, guys. And whatever you're going through, whatever hardships you got going on in your life, whatever weight that you got to put down, you need to put it down. Whatever weight you got to pick up, you got to pick it up. And the opposite of that is also true. Sometimes people just tend to drop themselves, and if you're one of the people that allows yourself to be carried through the hike, you got to get back on your own feet. You got to man up and you got to woman up. You got to put yourself on your own feet. You got to take responsibility for this walk of life, because nobody else is going to walk it for you, and you can't let anybody else carry you through it. You pick yourself up and you move forward on your own. Don't rely on other people to pick you up for you. Whoever needs to hear this, whoever's listening to this, whoever's watching this, whatever you're going through, it'll be okay. All right, guys. Just hit the turnaround point. Next time I'll see you guys, I'll be back home. I got one more thing to say. Stick around. Whew. Just got home. I ended up running the last part of it. Kind of worried though. Haven't been sweating at all. A little dehydrated. If this is the last thing you guys take away from this, if this is the only thing you take away from it, let it be this. Sometimes in life, things are going to happen to you that you can't control. That's absolutely true. You might get screwed over by somebody. You might get fired from your job. Your house might burn down. Things are going to happen that you cannot control. That is true. But you are always in control. That's not a negative thing. That doesn't mean it's your fault. Not everything is your fault, but there are absolutely some things that are your fault, and you need to realize that. You make decisions. No matter what happens to you, you make a decision. You make a decision to either go with the flow or step outside of the box. And then everything that happens after that is a decision as well. You choose how a situation ends up. And sometimes we get so caught up focusing on all the wrong things going on in our life, and we just focus on them and focus on them. And then we tear apart the things that we love because we expect them to go bad too, because we just can't. We can't focus on the good things, we only focus on the bad things. And whatever you focus on, guys, that's what you see. Now, if you focus so much on how wrong your life is and how bad it is, that's all you're going to see, and you're not going to see any good in it. So this is a wake-up call. It's time to get up. If you've been knocked down, you pick yourself up and you brush yourself off. You get up and you understand that there's some things that you can't change. You can change everything about your attitude right now. Nobody else can do it for you. No matter what is going on in your life, it is your chance to stand up, look life in the face, and move through. No matter what is going on, you are always in control. Remember that. Done.